What is going on, everybody? We are back for another weekend and another monster truck commentary. We are back on the independent circuit with Fowlerville, Michigan. Only the biggest stop in all of monster truck Throwdown. Where we have, I believe, 14 trucks here in this lineup. And this is going to be exciting. I saw Fowlerville last year. It was incredible. Obviously, this should be no different. I see some bodies on these trucks that look really interesting here. At least one of them. Credit for this video goes to good old Monster Truck Vault. Only the best monster truck videos, in my opinion, with the best qualities that I've ever seen from anybody. So Monster Truck Vault, credit goes to you. I believe we start off with qualifying. So up first will be John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Oh, actually, never mind. There's actually, I don't know if this is qualifying or racing. We're gonna find out. But I guess he's going up against David Olford and Dirt Crew for his pass. Terminal Velocity up the lead right now. Terminal with that beautiful looking purple body that he debuted at the World Finals. Dirt Crew with that cartoon looking body, comic type body. It also looks really great on him. Terminal Velocity will get the win, as it looks like this will be a Chicago style track here. Up next is John Zimmer Sr. up front. Taking on Triton Robinson, Crazy Train. We saw him last week at Foxborough. And he is in his first independent event since. Wondering how this will go. Looks like he's got his old school wheels back, which is interesting. I think Uproar has the lead. Right on my train, I don't know. Going down to the wire though. No, Uproar gets the win. As Crazy Train, I think, messed up a little bit. That final turn, and Uproar will get the win. 2-2 team send it so far. Now we have Chris Kohler and Mayhem taking on Joe Foley, and he brings back Axe and that black body too, which debuted last year at West Lebanon, and that's where he returned the body as well this year. It was at West Lebanon, so. Little callback there. That body looks so great. But up to the final corner. This is going to be close, but I think it was Joe Foley who got the win. I don't know. Foley's not really known for his racing, but he was able to beat out Chris Kohler. He did screw up there a little bit. I don't know if he did get it or not. But again, this is qualifying. I think it's qualifying, so who knows? Now we got Chucky Pauken, the third, the Haymaker, taking on Kylie Cannon Frostbite. The other two teams send it. Both of these drivers making their debut in Monster Jam earlier this year, and Frostbite's already got some problems. And she's going to call off her race, and this will be easy breeze for Chucky Pauken here. CP3 getting the nod for Rookie of the Year at the awards, which is awesome. He deserves it all the way. One of the best rookie seasons we've seen yet. Now we got Darren Basil and Blockhead taking on Jim Kohler and Avenger, who brings out the split scheme Detroit body. And it's only fitting that we are in Michigan, so why not? Looks absolutely beautiful. But right now, Blockhead's got the lead, which is interesting. Darren also really not known for his racing here. Coming back to final turn, no, Blockhead. Blockhead's gonna get the win. Interesting. We should be going down to the final wire of these passes here. Now we got John Colored Burris, who made his Monster Jam debut last week in Foxborough, and it wasn't too bad. But I'm excited to see what he goes with what the future holds for John Colored. He's taking on Mason Wright in Psycho Circus. One of the more unique trucks out here. That body debuted not too long ago. Forgot where it was. But truck really well known for doing wheelies. But right now, this is all easy breeze for Burris right here. I mean, that's not a shocker there. Mason Rife was here last year for exhibition freestyles, I believe. That's all he ever did. That's all he ever was there for with Elliot Miller and the Frontier truck, I believe. So now he should be the final two. I mean, I'd be surprised if this board, but we got Montana Robinson playing crazy, taking on Athena Kozel in Little Miss Madness. Athena's going really slow, and matter of fact, she actually only has front-wheel drive, and yeah, she's going to pull to the back there. That's obviously a huge issue that you don't want in, especially in the racing competition. So this will be all Montana Robbins, who's been bad fast lately throughout the course of Monster Jam. And that will be it for qualifying, it looks like. So we're down to our real racing times here. With the same guys, Terminal Velocity and Dirt Crew. John Zimmer with the big lead on David Ofer. Normally you would expect it to be close between these guys, but not in this case. Terminal gets the win. Because I think we're going through the same races as the minutes go by. Maybe I'll cut this out. I don't know. I don't know which one's qualifying and I don't know which one's racing. Oh wait, never mind actually. Uproar and Axe are going against each other this time. John Zimmer Sr. and Joe Foley. So this is the real racing deal. That wasn't sure if it was the same because Uproar is like, this is kind of... Oh, it's kind of game for him. But Uproar has the hugest lead possible against Axe right now. And Uproar should be taking the easy win right here, right now. And yes. Zimmer Sr. will get the win. Axe, she tried. Not enough, though. Now we got the Haymaker. Talking. Taking on... Darren Basil and Blockhead, who has a blistering lead against him right now? Okay. Darren Basil has low-key been shocking me throughout the course of the summer of 2026. He still has the lead against this guy. I mean, he's got all the WOP factors. He's gotten crazy, like, he's got technical lately in his freestyles. He has pulling off the craziest saves. Blockhead has just been on a whole new level, but unfortunately he missed the ramp, which might be a penalty against him. And if he didn't miss it, he would have gotten the win against Haymaker, which would have been one of the biggest wins of Darren Basil's career. But I don't think that happened just now. Now we got Psycho Circus, who's already missed the ramp, and will get a penalty. Mason Rife against Montana Robinson playing crazy. Playing crazy, also pulling out the old school wheels as well. Always nice to see some trucks pull out some retro looks to their trucks that you don't really get to see anymore. Which is nice. Playing crazy to get that. Best trick tricks? Okay. Oh no, never mind. I hear another truck, so this is gonna be some like exhibition freestyle, I think. There are crews out there, David Ofer, along with Mason Rife at Cycle so we are gonna have those for this event. Not too bad. Olfert's doing stoppies. Mason Rife's doing wheelies. Just a little bit of a halftime show, I guess, right before we go into, I guess, the other half of racing. Their crew just spamming the stoppies. Cycle Circus just spamming the wheelies, and I don't know if he's got the confetti cannon in the front of the truck, which he usually does when he does do the wheelies. But that would be nice to see if he could zoom up close. But he's done so many wheelies that I think he's run out of confetti. Going nuts now. That is the, like, chassis kind of reminds me of, since it's really small, it kind of reminds me of, like, Cali Kid or something like that. So now we move on to, is it the quarterfinals? With, the Zimmers going at it at each other. Nice to see a little father-son action going on here. Velocity looks like he's been the fastest in this track time. Uproar made a little mistake not clearing the cars, so that is going to give the advantage to Junior there. Velocity pulling ahead to the win. There you go. Terminal Velocity will move. I believe he will move on to the semifinals. I believe it's finals. Got the Haymaker back out. TV3 already made a little mistake. He just blasted through that finish line, young. That was crazy. Montana is not messing around at all. He has got the commanding lead right now against CP3 and Haymaker. Haymaker just kind of getting exposed here in this competition. Let's see if we can pull through the finish line. Ooh, that's close. That's our first photo finish of the night. I don't know. That would be interesting to see. Won that. It looks like we got some more exhibition action going on with Uproar and Crazy Train this time. Uproar trying for a tombstone. He can't get it. Crazy Train gets a stoppie. There's the stoppie from Uproar. And Haymaker's coming out too, so I guess that means Plain Crazy won. Are you about to have 3 trucks do stoppies? I really hope that goes. There's 2. Uproar and Haymaker. Now we just need Crazy Train to do his. And it goes to 3. There we go. 3 trucks at the same time doing stoppies for a little bit. Love to see it. Got Overboard's theme playing in the background. Nice job following up the obstacle there. Crazy Train did a little pop-up wheelie. Nice. Again, this is all for show here when we get back to the real racing competition. And here we go. Terminal Velocity in semifinals. It should be the semifinals. Up against Plain Crazy. Okay, so this actually might be the final round then. We're about to crown our racing winner here in the first show of Fowlerville. Yes, we'll come back tomorrow for the second commentary. But it is Terminal Velocity still. And he just makes it look really easy out here for everyone. Round the final corner. I don't know. Terminal Velocity wins. John Zimmer Jr. wins racing here in Fowlerville. Yep, that was the end of it. So, congratulations to Zimmer Jr. And now we get into our freestyle competition. Starting things off is John Kohler and Brutus, just like at Foxborough. Talk a little cross-thread action and goes into a little slap wheelie. Nice. Over the bus stack. And his debut freestyle at Foxborough could have been a little bit better, obviously. You know, he was a rookie. You know, this was his first freestyle ever in Foxborough. He did really great. He still pulled off some really cool moments, that slap really being the best of it. If he filled time, frankly, it could have been an 8 run. But honestly, really much to look forward to out of John Kohler in Monster Jam. And he's performing at in Newark, I believe, this weekend in New Jersey, at an arena event, which I'm surprised Team Scream is doing an arena event in Q2 in general. So that will be interesting to see. But with more time and more seat time, more practice, hopefully John Kohler will get a full-time spot for the 2027 season. I mean, that would be nice to see, because Kevin Crocker could step down from full-time driving. It is a possibility. Looks like the body's starting to shed off a little bit. That's what we saw from the Freestyle Foxborough, and the hood or the top came completely off, like shedded straight out like it was a wig. And now the truck is completely naked now. You can see his chassis, you can see the John Kohler's doing inside the cab. Only one bit of the tailgate left. That's it. This is a good freestyle so far. Like the momentum it's got going on right now. Nice hair there. Oh no, that's trouble. Can he save it? Yeah! A little bit crossfire there. I did not think actually. Big. What a save. Your latest Monster Jam rookie. Now he's still sending it. Basically showing you what Team Scream is all about here. And he's over the back foot. Maybe? Oh no, he's just parking it there. I thought he'd go to the back. Nice run out of Brutus. I didn't see a flat tire there. That was really great. That'll be tough to beat. Going off the freestyle competition especially. Now we got Kylie Kent Frostbite out of Southern Motorsports. And I believe she is from here as well. So this is Kylie Kent's hometown show here in Fowlerville. It's always nice to do a little hometown show here. Gives you a little bit of an ego boost and gives you a bit more confidence. You know, maybe go crazy there. And raising it freestyle and right on impact. The right front just popped right off the bead. You can see it right there. That is not good for Frostbite. Huge troubles already. And she's turning to the left as well, which is really bad on that tire, and she's going to call it there. That will be the end of her freestyle run. Unfortunate for Kylie Kent. Let's see what Psycho Circus has got going on here. Mason Rife, and they're playing Jester's theme song for his theme. Or they were. Well, they were, but it transitioned to Down with Cygnus. But that would have been really funny if they kept playing Jester's theme. The donuts going on. Ooh, that motor just... Oh, that motor, listen to it. Died straight away as soon as he hit that jump. Oh boy. Those had to have been the worst hiccups I ever heard, and now he's done. So, unfortunately, 2 DNFs in a row, or just 2 bad runs in general, bad luck breaks for freestyle competition so far. The only good run so far has come out of Brutus. But that is definitely going to change right now as Blockhead comes out with Garrett Basil. me expose a little bit of myself here real quickly because I was going to get this out, but then I didn't for some reason. I did Lamar. I did the commentary on Lamar, Missouri as a company sponsor. And then everything crashed while I was editing, and it didn't come out right. So I was really worried that it was going to do the same thing to my second show, and so I was just like, yeah, we can just skip Lamar for another time, I guess. But I will be real here. I did do Lamar, but due to technical difficulties, it did not come out the way I wanted it to. We're going to skip it now. Nice little sky wheelie from Blockhead. Now again, Darren Basil this is his best year in Blockhead by far. The amount of saves that he's got in freestyle, and honestly just wow moments in general. Blockhead has been incredible. Going on some great moves in was it Virginia Beach, Virginia, when he did those stoppies that we've never seen out of Darren Basil. That was a nice little walk down wheelie there off the step up. And the save from Salinas, the save from Joliet. I mean, it just keeps going and going. Blockhead has had so many moments to look back to this year. And especially with Darren Basil driving for 25 plus years in his career. That's impressive. Impressive. Really happy with her Basil. A nice run so far. Gonna put it into some donuts for the short period of time. But that will be it. Solid run. I don't think it will be ahead of Brutus. That is still a good run though. Now we got the train horn whistling out. Coming out next, we got Crazy Train playing in the background. A little old school freestyle here. Well, technically old school with the theme, but not really. We got Crazy Train up next, Trayton Robbins. As I mentioned before, pulling out the old wheels. Back at it. Let's see how Crazy Train does here. Trayton's performance in Foxborough was stellar, honestly. Racing, obviously, was great and then lost to semifinals, which was easy enough. You can't be mad about semifinals. Got second place in skills, once again, which should have, was really close to winning, in my opinion, but it was this close, to Tristan England's run. The JCB Diggentron. Second place in that, and then I guess a little mid freestyle. Ooh, tried a little stoppy there on the bars. But took it easy, realistically, probably because of what the backflip did to him in Syracuse back when. But it was a really one of Trayton's best performances by far. And he got third in overall, I believe. So it was a really great night for Trayton Robbins in Foxborough. And I think the next time we are going to see him in stadiums will be in Syracuse later this year. So I'm really excited to see what will happen with him and Montana, as I will get to see them once again in person later that year. Trayton with this one, trying to be technical, but not really working out for him that much. But he's got the momentum down. This is nice. I haven't seen the wow factor yet that we saw from Brutus with the save and whatnot. There's some donuts. This may help. There we go. There's that donut speed we wanted to see. And is that it for Crazy Train? It is. Okay. Not too bad of a run. Not gonna take it down. Mr. Excitement, here we go. Two-time World Freestyle Champion, representing Michigan here from Columbus. This is Jim Pollard, Avenger, with the Detroit body. both the bodies in a split scheme fashion, which is awesome. Even the different colored headlights, I like that too, that he did that little attention to detail with this truck. Jim Kohler also had a not too bad performance at Foxborough. Beat Tristan Inkland in round 1 of racing, which was shocking. JCB pulled out that mistake, but that didn't come back for round 2, unfortunately. Old did a stoppie in that show, which was nice. And then he put on a really, really great freestyle that was placed 4th still. I mean, with all the other runs that was going on. But he did place 4th, and he got a 9 run, which was really exciting to see, because Jim Kohler, again, hasn't had too many wow moments this year for 2026. It was actually a really bad year for him. So that was really exciting to see that Jim had a really great freestyle run that night. And just like here, he's having it nice so far. The step up, nice jump there. Haven't had anybody hit the backflip yet. I'm really hoping that will be the case tonight. There will be someone who will hit it. Nice air over the racing lane. He's also got the different tires as well for the different sides, which is awesome. Again, the attention to detail is great with this truck. Jim Kohler really is a stylistic man. Not too many people say that when it comes to his body choices on his truck here. That'll be it for Avenger. Decent run. Now we got Haymaker, CP3. Usually running a dovetail version of Haymaker. This time he's got the full back on the body there. I don't think we haven't seen yet Haymaker this year, so that's nice. Let's see. CP3 getting nodded that Rookie of the Year for 2026, which is awesome. Being in the Freestyle Mania series with his teammate Kylie and all the other heavy hitters on that tour. Really awesome to see Chucky's work getting put into motion on that series. Had an LCQ nod this year. Unfortunately, was out in round 1 after a wreck. That was really unfortunate for him. He was the 3rd seed as well, so I felt really bad for Chucky. He's trying to do some technical moves in this run here. Tried a little bicycle there just now. Going for a stoppie. He gets it. Nice, nice. Little walking distance. Really push up the back. Ready to see that. Goes for a little donut. Surely he's got it. Nice air off the bus. Alright, with a step up. Doesn't look like we're getting it back to back. He's trying a couple of butt kicker moves, which is nice to see. He's not getting them, but at least he's trying them. And that will be it for Haymaker. Good run out of Chucky Falcon. Now we got Montana Robinson playing crazy out for Freestyle. And his performance at Foxborough, just like at Syracuse, was not that great. Only had one race to go in, which was in the semi-final round. He was one of the 4 that got a bye, but due to Megalodon not being, or Avenger not being out there, Clay Crazy's first race came in the semi-finals. He lost the Power Rush. Skills performance, he didn't do anything, failed to do anything. And then freestyle, he gets another DNF with that wreck that he had with the tire coming off. So Montana Robbins, we're not seeing his full potential at all. Anytime he goes into a stadium at Monster Jam, it's been 2 shows, so we have yet to see the full potential of this guy really set into play here whenever he is in a stadium show. So far, nothing's going wrong here with this run right now. He's getting some really big air. Also, you'd love to see it. And this is his first freestyle in Fowlerville with that 3D plane body. Montana could be a guy to go for the backflip, but I doubt it. He's never done one yet in his career. I don't know when that's going to be. He's probably saving that up for Syracuse later this year. You never know. There's a possibility, though. It's a really great run so far. So far, all these runs, they've been great. Oh, something came out. Something broke on the front there. Looks like some steering fluid came out. Some like hydraulic fluid for the front steering broke there, and yeah, that's a big issue. Hopefully they will get this for tomorrow, though. Now we got Dirt Crew. This is David Open. A bit too tall. Big air off the racing line. Always nice to see Open in one of these shows. Oh my. Going all in right now with this freestyle. You can even see the rear brakes sparking a little bit. On fire. Dirt Crew. Oh no, another tire just popped. I heard it. A lot of tires are popping in this show. I don't know what's going on, but seems to be the case with everybody now. You can see it. That left rear is gone now. But I believe that's 3 tires that have now been popped throughout the course of this show. And they weren't even on the crush cars either, so really weird. Really weird to see that. Why is that such a common occurrence that is going on right now? Well, it was going to be a great run. Dirt Crew had the biggest air out of anybody, but unfortunately the tire just had to screw him over. But at least this is one movement for you. So that's all Dirt Crew wrote, unfortunately. But this guy has got to save this competition. I mean, there's no other person better to do it than Freestyle Fully, Joe Fully, and Axe. There was literally no other person better to save the freestyle competition than with Joe Fully. Again, all of these runs have passed by so far. Not one of them has come close to John Kohler and Brutus, in my opinion. And he was the first guy out. He was the first guy out in the freestyle competition. And so far, no one has come close to matching his freestyle. But Joe Fully, also a Team Scream member, he's probably going to do that. He's probably going to do that. Now, we only saw... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, that's fast. Oh, I did not see that coming at all. You can't throttle to get it. Holy crap, yo. What just happened? Hopefully he didn't run into any, like, you know, any of, like, the Dirt Crew vehicles or anything. Holy crap! One correct and took full speed. I was expecting that at all. Ooh boy. Yeah, that's not good. That is really not good. Hopefully, I'm gonna look after the show is over. I'm gonna try and see if there's a different angle of that, hopefully. Because I want to know what happened after that wreck. Holy crap. Yeah, as soon as I said good things about Joe, yeah, that happens. He did a full-on somersault, and then probably wrecked into one of the loaders. That's not good. Off-road, the biggest air in the night so far. Anyways, Spencer Sears up next. Oh, big air, there you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's up and over. Wow. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, boy. This is a really chaotic freestyle competition out here tonight. I like this. I like that a lot. Chris Kohler and Mayhem up next. We haven't had this much intensity in Fowlerville, I think, in any freestyle competition so far. Last year was great. So far, it's come nothing close to this, honestly. Everyone is going all in into freestyle, which I love. Chris Kohler doing the same thing, getting some big air. Again, no one has come close to Brutus so far. Surely Mayhem can do that, right? I mean, I was saying some things with Axe, which probably are no longer needed. But surely Mayhem's got to take some of the cake away from Brutus, you know what I mean? Mayhem's starting to do a little body shedding as well. Same thing that happened with Brutus. So we could be seeing a run that will take the lead, hopefully. No, this is not the final truck yet. Terminal Velocity is the only one to go after Mayhem. Nice air. There you go. And Chris Kohler as well, coming off of a breakout season, honestly, in my opinion. Finished top 3 in stadiums. No independent has done that as well. Chris Kohler. And right out of the gate. Here we go. To save the freestyle competition, hopefully. Here's Terminal Velocity, John Zimmer Jr. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say save because everyone has been going crazy with these runs so far, but right away you can see it. John Zimmer Jr. is trying to take the lead from Brutus. No doubt about it. Oh my goodness! Yeah, dude. That is just insanity right there. Zimmer Jr. going back-to-back this year with Arena Series Championships, which is awesome. Had a lot to showcase in the World Finals, only got to show its skills because he got taken out as seriously decided to do stuff in the pits that he was not supposed to do. So, yeah. That was his dynamic. It was unfortunate. We still got to see a brand new body from him. Nice. Nice slap wheel. A little combo move. Trying to do a lot of this freestyle. He's smoking up a little bit as well. Shouldn't be nothing too serious. Okay, out of here that we all want to see. Turning it back around. Oh, I think he's losing here. I think he might be going for... Oh, he's going for a stoppie. Okay. Off the step up. Nice. Is he going to do something with a back foot brake? I swear if he does, that would be insane. Still keeping it going, though. Nice. And that will be it for Fowlerville Show 1. Honestly, this was really good. This was really good. Freestyle had a lot of things to showcase here. But honestly, Brutus might have won Freestyle. He was the first truck out, and he was able to keep that lead, in my opinion. So, great job to Terminal Velocity and Brutus for winning their respective competitions.